Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we're just going to talk depression, this whole pandemic, just a bit about everything. There's something that I believe that a lot of us struggle with, and it can be a good and a bad thing, and that's social media. For me, I am a digital marketer, so I have to be on social media basically all the time, and that's a good thing and that's a bad thing. It's a good thing wherein I keep informed, I'm up to date with everything, and I stay in the loop, I stay current, I keep up with the trends and everything that I need for my job, and to also promote my books as well. But then there's the other side that is pretty detrimental to our mental health, where we spend hours scrolling through our Instagram feed, our Facebook feed, and the more we scroll is the emptier we feel, the more we feel lacking. We see all these popular people, these influencers, these models, and we start to look at ourselves and we compare, and we think that we're lacking so much. Why at age 25, 26, I don't have a house, I don't have a car, I don't have the perfect partner? Why don't I look like this? And it's hard, and I must say I too have been affected by it, and it's hard to really enjoy the space without having these things affect you. And the fact that people post a lot not because they want to just showcase what it is that's happening in their life, but because they're trying to outshine someone else. Look at me, I have this, I have that. And something that we initially entered into for fun, to just relax our minds, has become something that gives our minds no rest. It makes us uneasy. And I think that what we have to do is to evaluate how we feel after we log on to these sites. After you spend hours scrolling on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever site you're on, how do you feel after? Do you feel empowered? Do you feel energized? Do you feel ready to take on life? Do you feel ready to take on the world? Or do you feel drained? Do you feel less than? Do you feel lacking? Do you feel like everyone in the social media space is doing better than you are, is better than you? You have to look and see how much you're affected by it. And I want to encourage you that if it is that you need to take time away from the space, if you are able to do that, if it's not like for your job, if it is for your job, there comes a time when you just have to just get away from the space, you know. For me, it's not the easiest thing to get away from it, because as I said, it's my job, so I kind of have to be in the space. What I try to do is I don't go on certain pages. I avoid the influencer, the models, stuff like that. If it is especially that I'm going through a time where I feel self-conscious. As women, there are times when we just don't feel like ourselves. I ensure that I avoid social media as best as possible during those times. Also, if you're going to spend a lot of time on these sites, follow people who are going to provide you with encouragement, not the people who are going to, not that they're intentionally doing it, but people who are going to make you feel as if you're not doing anything with your life. And it's hard. Firstly, times are hard, and you're trying, you get up every day, you go to work or you look for a job, and you try to keep your family going, feed yourself, clothe yourself, provide shelter, and you feel as if you're stuck in that routine, like, is this my life, is this all there is? And you're stuck in a routine where you don't even feel as if you're going anywhere. And I just want to say that I do find myself, I meditate. I've started to really make meditation an integral part of my days. So when I wake up, I wash my face, I get comfortable, plug in my diffuser, and I put on some soothing music, and I just release everything that I don't need. I just speak it out, I let it out, and I open up myself to what I need, positive energy, and then I start my day. I also ensure that I just walk. You don't need to even leave your yard. If you have outdoor space, just walk around your house. Get in that fresh air before you take on the day, that first burst of the morning air. And then I start my day. And now that I'm working from home, what I do is I take a couple minutes throughout my work day and I just go for a walk again to just escape everything, spend time with me. And in the evening after work, I meditate again to release everything, because you can try to create a positive space, but the world doesn't always fall in line. So you come across people and you will find yourself in encounters that aren't fitting with what you're trying to work towards. So I have to release at the end of the day as well. And I just want to tell you that not everything that you see in that social media space really is what it is. There are a lot of people who are pretending to be things. There are a lot of people who are doing things that keeps them up at night, brings them no peace, and there you are, intimidated, feeling less than, when at the end of the day you can roll in your bed and you feel proud of yourself. You don't have to worry about nothing, you know? So just relax, detox if you need to. Escape the space every now and again. Good lasai. I don't add sugar, I don't use sugar for anything. Here we go. I work as a digital marketer for an agency, and I usually sit here for about 3 hours. I like to get my days started before work always started, and then I usually take breaks here and there to walk around the house, stay active, and yeah, at the end of this work day I usually meditate, and then I start my personal work because I also do my poetry and writing as well, so I also have to make time for that during the day. Most of us, our jobs are mainly for survival. We have bills to pay, we have kids to feed and stuff like that, and we get so wrapped up in that at times that we don't realize that we should also enjoy what we're doing. So passion takes a backseat to survival, and it's really dangerous but it's understandable because we have to survive. But I just want to encourage someone out there today that you have to. I'm speaking from experiences. I've overworked myself to the point where I've fainted in the road more than once, and I could have died, and I got another chance. And from that moment I decided that I will never ever make work consume my life to that point ever again. So I know things are hard now, especially right now as we go through this pandemic, but I just want to encourage each and every one of us to just, if it is even 15 minutes out of each day, just take a moment away from the workspace, get a notepad, write down things that you love about yourself, listen to music that you love, make a phone call to someone that you love, just do something to take care of you. Those are my words for you today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.